Hi everyone, welcome to the first assignment of your Planning 10 course. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the 4 different parts of this assignment. We're also going to get you set up in this course, and then we're going to teach you how to submit this assignment. There are 4 parts to this assignment. Part 1, all about me, which is an 8 to 10 sentence biography about your interests and things like that. Part 2, you're going to do 2 different surveys about your traits and your personality, and then part 3 you're going to talk about what those quizzes meant to you in a short 5 to 6 sentence reflection, and then part 4 we're going to learn how to submit as an assignment in Planning 10. Now what you can do is you can stop this video here and just go to the assignment itself. All that you do is you click on the Planning 10 icon below this first assignment, and it shows you exactly where to go. And if you just want to read that assignment and not watch this video, go for it. It might even be faster. I see that you're still here with us on this video, so it means that this is a good way for you to learn. You like the visual learning, so that's fine. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about the setup of the actual Planning 10 course. So what I do is I create a Planning 10 folder. I name it Planning 10, and then I put it right on my desktop so I know exactly where it is, and I'll eventually move it when I'm done the course, but it reminds me that I also need to do the course when it's on my desktop. The second thing is I'm going to go into that first part that we clicked on the assignment, and I'm going to open up what the assignment is. And now I'm going to read it all, like I suggest you do, and then the first step for the assignment, or step number 2 in this whole process, is I'm going to download the template. And if you look at the picture, it's right here. Click on that right there, and you're going to download the template. And then I'm going to save this template right away so I remember how to save it. I'm going to name the file, and I'm going to name it First Assignment, and I'm going to save it in my Planning 10 folder. Part 1 of this assignment, all about me, Planning 10 bio, is the first section of the assignment you're going to work on. It's an 8 to 10 sentence paragraph that you're going to write in that template that you previously downloaded and saved. You'll write your paragraph right here, and it needs to be about 8 to 10 sentences long. Now, make sure that it is 8 to 10 sentences long. It's one of the first things that your teacher is going to look at when grading you. It takes about a minute more to really do all 10 sentences and make it good. And it's a subject that you all know a lot about yourself. Make sure that you proofread it for corrections, capitalization, punctuations, maybe even hit the spell check button on the Word document. It takes all of 30 seconds to make it better, so do that. And then you're going to save the document, and then you're going to move on to part 2. Part 2 of this assignment is probably the most involved part. There's a few things that you have to do. You need to take 2 different quizzes. You need to take the iPersonic personality test and the multiple intelligence quiz. And then you're going to take screenshots of those, and then you're going to put it in part 2 on your template. You're going to paste them right in there. So I'm going to start with the multiple intelligence test. I open up the multiple intelligence quiz, and it looks like this. Now you scroll down to the page 1, and you start taking the quiz here. You just fill it out however you want, and hit the next button, so on. And then you're going to get results, and you're going to get results that look a little like this. And you need to do 2 things here. The first thing that you need to do is you need to take a screenshot of your actual results. So here's my results. I've already pre-taken it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the snipping tool on Microsoft Windows 10. So my snipping tool, I just search for it. Up it comes. Looks like this. Here it is. It's on the other screen. Hang on, I gotta bring it over. And I go new, and I just click the field that I want. And it automatically creates this little screen capture for me. And I copy it, and then I come over to part 2, paste my screenshot, and I'm going to hit paste. So that's the first part of this. And now it also asks you to take a screenshot of your number one trait in this particular one. So for me, it's logical mathematical and interpersonal. I'm going to go with the logical mathematical. I'm just going to click on that. And up comes a logical mathematical. And I'm going to take another snip of this. And I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it underneath this one. Just paste it in there. So that's the first part of the quiz, of the multiple intelligence quiz. Now the second part that you need to do is called the hypersonic quiz, and it takes about 3 minutes to do. You start the free test, you just click this button, and then you just choose which one of these statements apply more to you. And there's a whole bunch of different points, and then you just choose which side applies more to you. So maybe I think this side applies more to me. And there's 4 steps, and you do this 4 times, and then you get a result. Now this happens to be my result, the energetic doer, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to take my snipping tool, and I'm going to hit new, and I'm going to create that picture of my results. I'm going to copy it over, and I'm going to put it over into my results over here. And now a quick shortcut, you can hit Control V to just paste it in there as well. You don't have to right click on it. Now a lot of you are thinking, oh great, I don't have Windows. I have a Mac, or I'm doing this on a school computer and it's Linux. Linux is really simple to work with. It does the exact same thing as the snipping tool, but you just click where is it? You hit the print screen button, which is right beside the F12 key, and it will prompt you to do basically the same thing as the snipping tool. Now on Macs, I'm sorry, I'm not sure the shortcut or how to print screen on a Mac, but you can definitely Google it and figure it out really quickly. Part 3 of this assignment is really simple. You're writing a reflection of your results of your 2 quizzes, so the hypersonic quiz and the multiple intelligence quiz. And it's a reflection on whether the results change your thinking about the courses you plan on taking in the future, or maybe even the career that you're planning on. It's 5 to 6 sentences long, so please make sure that it is 5 to 6 sentences. And then when you're done, save your document and make sure that you're writing it in the Part 3 section of that template that we have been working on this whole time. Now that you're done your assignment, you have to be able to submit it into the course so that your teacher can mark it for you and give you some feedback, and so you can move on. So we're going to quickly go step by step on how to do that. So once you've completed your assignment, you can click here, or you can even click this button here. It doesn't really matter which button you click. You click it, and then it goes, and now it'll say you'll now upload your first assignment. That shows you that, hey, you're on the right track. And you go and you click this Add Submission button. Then you go down here and there's this Add File or Create Folder. You're going to hit the Add File button. You can also drag and drop right into there if you're super tech savvy. But for now, we're just going to hit the Add File. We're going to upload a file, and we're going to hit the Choose File. And we're going to go to my desktop because that's where my Planning 10 folder is. And I'm going to upload my aptly named activation assignment, and then I'm just going to hit upload this file, and that's all I need to do. Now that it's uploaded, I'm not quite done. I need to go down to the bottom and I need to hit save changes, and my computer's thinking a little bit, and if you'll look at this, it says submission status submitted for grading status not yet graded, because obviously you just handed it in. So that is how you hand in assignments on Moodle, and then you're ready for your next assignment. So you just click the home button and you're back to Planning 10. Now that's it, you're done. A couple of pro tips to make sure that you get that A. Take 30 more seconds to make it good. And then make sure that your paragraphs are long enough, the 8 to 10 sentences for the first one, 5 to 6 sentences for the last one, and make sure that there's at least 3 pictures in section 2. Good work, and I'll see you next assignment.